Only for a few months. We're back. Third time. This is the third time. Third time's a charm. We've pulled the Ethernet from upstairs and run it all the way downstairs, and now we're taping it to the floor. Yeah. This is the one. I don't really want to turn the bots back on because I don't want to like spam ping the channel, but that might happen anyway. Because I did click it out of habit, so if it wakes up, then it will ping you. Is YouTube live? YouTube didn't go live last time. Oh yeah, it's live, okay. We're back. Yeah, so Kelsey's 7 months, but she's pretty chill for 7 months. Still kind of finishing up the potty training. I think it's clicking finally. She did eat part of her bed last night. She just like tore the zipper open. But she and then we did find a toilet paper roll semi unraveled on the holder still. But other than that, it's been pretty normal. No offense to Brandy, but Brandy was fucking crazy when she was 7 months old. She was psychotic. Yeah. And Kelsey's still a puppy, like she has those moments, of course. But not nearly as bad. Not nearly as intense, I guess, as Brandy's was. Okay, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go for this quest. Oh, it's just that guy? Alright. We're back. Yeah, sorry. I hit you with the smiley face there in the nonsense channel. I feel like most people that don't like getting pinged already have announcement channels muted, so that's fine. I've been pretty good about pruning the Discord though. Did you guys see there's like the new... Oh wait. Wait, what the Oh yeah, it's like a new user window, I guess, like when you click on someone and then you expand that profile in a server, it gives you like this weird side-by-side now. I kind of hate it. I don't like it very much. No, the event's over for Collector's Bounty. It ended either last night or this morning. This was one of the most well-received events that they've done in a long time. So I could definitely see it making a return. Maybe at the end of midnight. Or... I don't think they'll do it every season. Maybe like once an expansion. Bit of a scuff stream. Yeah, we're testing because we're gonna be scuffed for a bit. Oh, sorry. There's music. Thank you, I do too. I was really happy with how it came out. Holy shit, this is the one that ruined this season for us. Sending that to Clandon. Have you expressed how much you hate computers? I restarted my PC and then my Discord won't open. Oh yeah, we're in the same boat. Yeah, so 2 days ago, we moved all the computers downstairs for the, you know, the Brandy Care Act. Kelsey's swinging the fuck out of her rope right now. But we moved all the computers downstairs, plugged everything in, and then mine wouldn't boot. And mine's had boot problems before on 2 different motherboards. So we had to go out and buy another motherboard 2 days ago, even though absolutely nothing changed from going upstairs to downstairs. It just decided to not boot. I believe this is the last week for score because the season starts on the August 5th. Mythic Plus isn't open August 5th, but season 3 begins August 5th. Is that fun, Kelsey? Having a good time? We got her like one of those tug ropes. I think she likes it. Yeah, she's one of. So she also likes to try to eat rocks. I don't know why. I've never had a dog that eats rocks before. She doesn't eat them, but she'll pick them up in her mouth. Earlier, in our backyard, we have like they're like flat rocks, and I was trying to get Brandy to go to the bathroom, and Kelsey was on the longer lead, and I hear like the rocks crackling, like the sound of rocks being stepped on, and I'm like, okay, she's probably just stepping on them, and she runs over here, and her mouth looks kind of funny, so I'm like, all right, what's in there? What do you got? It was a rock. I picked it up and took it out of her mouth. I threw it across, the yard to the other pile of rocks. She ran over and grabbed it, ran back. Was surprised when I took it again. Yeah, she doesn't ingest them, but I don't trust her to not. Is yours turning on? Oh. Oh yeah. Just start unplugging everything. Please tell me how restarting my PC removed Discord from my computer. Dude, I don't know. After the Windows, like, was it 10? I think we're on now. Something happens and I'm like, yeah, it's probably fucking Windows problem. Motherboard died, Windows. My screenshots get washed out, Windows. Thank you. I hate Windows. I was so I had a lot of problems with Windows before. Like I had updated it like a month or so ago, and then when I opened OBS to try to stream, I idled at like 4% CPU usage, which is fucking crazy because right now streaming, I'm at 0.1. So it sitting there being at 4%, I'm like, okay. Did research for like a whole day trying to figure out what happened. And the only thing I could find was in the OBS support Discord. And someone was like, good? Someone was like, yeah, I updated to Windows 10 and suddenly like everything doesn't work. I'm like, okay. So I reverted it and it worked fine. And then else, uh, I reverted it. It was fine. But then when we had to move the computers down here, I had to turn it off and unplug everything. And I hadn't like shut it down since then. And I'm pretty sure it like forced me into the update. I haven't checked. It's not idling that high now, but I still don't like it. I'm still gonna blame it on I'm still blaming it on Windows. Do I have High Mountain? I do, not on this character, surely. Oh yeah, and we got a what did we get? 21. We got our 2100. I played Windwalker. I got carried. It was good. I got my Dark Juice Solutions mount like as it was hotfixed. That was good. The hyperspawn thing. I'm almost done with this. I don't think I've done that this week, so we can actually go do that. And we can try to get our little cat too. I swear you used to be able to hearth from these things. Yeah, this is, I mean, all the issues that we're having today is why we're streaming now instead of waiting for patch day. I know there's not much to do, but I don't want to be doing this on patch day when there is stuff to do. Oh, I love them. It's good to have you here, Galactic. Well, they removed everything. Like you couldn't cast a single thing, and then people got mad, and they brought it back. I don't know if it was intentional before or not. It was a weird thing to happen regardless, but yeah. How you doing, Kelsey? Ulti, thank you for the 23 years. That's almost my whole life. Commitment. Why is it fucked up? Oh, perfect. Whoa, careful. You're gonna bonk your noggin on the table there. She's picking up the rope by the end and just like fucking flailing it around. Bonk. Yeah. Dangerously close to Brandy. Play, but she can't play right now. Here, come around. Doesn't really tug. She just kind of holds. She kind of pulls it. Yeah, don't pull straight. Rest of. Yeah, we'll do a DNA test on her eventually. We think Husky Shepherd. She's just so slender. She's got such a tiny little head. And she's only like 35 pounds, 40 pounds. Like she's as tall as Brandy and half the weight. I don't know. We don't know if she's done growing yet. I mean, she's 7 months, and Brandy grew quite a bit after 7 months, so I think she's got some growing to do, but I don't know if it'll be out or up. She's not too much of a people food dog either. She's very weary of it. Very gentle taking food too. Almost too gentle to the point where it's like I end up dropping it a lot because I think she has it and then she doesn't. Yeah, she's tall. Her tail almost touches the ground too. Wait, but Blarney, I see your resub from 35 minutes ago. Or was there a different one? The chair rolls so easily on the hardwood. She's pulling me. She's pretty good with the things that she does know, like the command. Pretty good. She doesn't know stay. That's pretty apparent. But she knows sit, down, paw. We're working on go to bed. Careful. We'll have to work on stay. Yes, Bran. Not playing. Okay. Still got like 40 minutes until this happens. Wow. Let's I gotta do some delves on my druid, so we can do that while we wait for this. Good. Andy, play near. Oh yeah, no, it went through. I also might have been fighting my PC. So that was like first stream, the first attempt, right? Woo! Oh god, careful. She whips her head so violently, I'm worried she's gonna hit the table leg. Careful. Away from the table though. During stream number 2. Yeah. She's a grumbly dog, Kelsey. She grumbles like when she lays down to let out a groan. Her voice is much more gravelly than Brandy's is. Brandy's is very smooth. Hers has a little bit of grit too. There you go. Okay, there you go. Go to bed. There you go. Good girl. Thank you. She hasn't given a true ooh yet. She's given some grumbles and some like half bark things. Yes, Miss Bran. Brandy, what are you huffing at me for? Oh wait, time walking's still going. Last week. Okay. Well, that's good. I don't need time walking gear anymore, but I want the cash. Brandy. What? What? See if I can figure out what she's asking for. We have one. I gotta put it on. From Mia. She did the Night Elf emotes. Kelsey. Yeah. Yeah, she wants to play with her so badly. And Brittany wants to play too, but cannot while. I know, it's so unfair. Come on. Yeah. Give us think about it. Brandy, stop egging her on. Can't woo at her like that. I need to do triple threat stuff this week. Gotta get Eddie. Finishing up. I need 400 more of these stupid fucking fragments. Yeah, I actually have to do some Windwalker ones too because it's not retroactive. I need brand rep too. I forgot my vine. Brandy. She's on the move. I think if it comes down to like the wire, then I'll swap to 1, but I would like to level my brand to 6. Careful. Yeah. Oh. She wants to sit outside, but the sprinklers are on right now, and she hates those sprinklers. The glory of the Delver. Is that the meta? Yes, yeah, I did that one not too long ago. I just need this.
Girls.
Oh, man. Okay. Dude, the way Brandy could help by just chilling. Brandy could help by just sitting still and laying in her bed. Yeah, I love her woos too. There's times where she'll get really frustrated and let out like the most insane woo you've ever heard. They're pretty funny. Oh, I didn't know those gave you little trinkets. How many do I need? Okay, I need like 300-ish. Druid's weird. I don't know. My stats are obviously not great because this thing is like super fresh. But I feel like you just heal the exact same way all the time. It's just your hots. And if your hots aren't enough, then you just regrowth. And if that's not enough, you just die. I don't know. I need more mastery for sure. I got no mastery, 25%. I'll buy a Jaster's with my next dinar. Yeah, like I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. Although I guess it's not any different than mistweaver. You just if soothing mist isn't enough after all your amps are on them, then GG. I love Skull Bash. I was very happy to see that this is account wide. The I don't even know what I'm looking for. This bit. Because my druid needed them and I really didn't want to do them on my monk and not get anything out of it. I don't love my druid bars at the moment. I don't know what to do with my cat bar. It's a little weird. Yes, thank you for the 55 months. How's it going? Having most of it unlocked is really nice. How's the kitchen? Good. We blew a circuit twice today. We did it a lot yesterday too. I'm on the power strip now. Or the surge protector rather. And we also ran an Ethernet from upstairs to down here. So I think this is as good as it's gonna get, assuming that the power doesn't die again. Not the worst. Like, if my voice sounds okay. So the main thing I was worried about was not being able to stream at all because of Wi-Fi. So we ran the Ethernet down and it's taped to the floor. So it's really ugly, but it's only for like a couple months. That's fine. We can deal with that. But I was also worried that it was going to be so echoey here that the recordings were going to sound fucked up too, even for YouTube. But from what you guys were saying, it sounds fine. Like, I sound fine. But if you hear like Brandy or my boyfriend or something, then that's echoey. But we already knew that if he was in like a meeting or something, that I will need to mute because he'll be talking. And I can do it without talking for a bit. Yeah, I could do a key. I could see if any other guildies need it as well. I love the song. I didn't realize it was a cover. Bran, you dumb fuck. Can I please loot the goddamn... Get over here. Bro, I need a leash for Bran. Okay, I guess I'm just in combat. That's fine. Sorry. I hit my stool that has my mic on it with my knee. Our table's kind of a weird height for anything that isn't just eating dinner. Rest of Druid buffs. Rest of Druid is way ahead of everything currently on PTR. It doesn't sound like Discipline is going to be the go-to healer next season. I fucking hope not. It seems like Druid is gonna be the one. Partially because it sounds like Boomkin is pretty down bad, Feral's not great, Bear is not excellent, and you need Mark of the Wild, and Resto is performing well, so... Our plan is to play whatever is meta, and then, of course, have the things that we want to play, like mistweaver or whatever else ends up being for DPS. With resilient keys, there's not a reason not to. It is like it's really easy to play multiple characters and keys with resilient, which is nice. I like it. No, I mean, I know the Boomkins are like expert gaslighters, but I think this time it's serious. I think they mean it this time, which is crazy. I don't know what they did to them. They just gave them like an 8% buff, and even then I don't know if that's enough. It's dead. Are we sad about that though? I appreciate the raid banters, thank you. Fair warning. We're a little scuffed for a couple months here with stream, but I think, cross my fingers that my kitchen stays alive. I think we're chilling as much as we will for right now. They can take half a tier being bad. That's true. They could take a full tier, honestly. Give them a little break. Give the Boomkins a chance to go outside. What would Tuttles do? Because Og isn't excellent. I guess he could play Dev, right? Dev's looking pretty good. If my kitchen blows up during keys, we can just go to a theater and something will happen. Our bloodline is cursed with theater. It's kind of crazy. He's been playing Resto? What the hell? He'll never leave healer jail though. Oh, Ellie Shaman too. I guess I should just kill these because I need this stuff anyway. I feel like on Druid, maybe it's because I don't have mastery yet. I feel like I have no time to DPS. I feel like by the time that I have hots on everyone, I need to start putting hots back up on everyone again. I have a decent amount of haste too. 20. It is quite the opposite of mistweaver. I've got 21%, 30 right now because of a proc. It might just be so different because mistweaver is DPS all the time to do healing, but having them split up like this is just, I'm not used to it. It doesn't feel good until you reach 40? Oh no. How about mastery? Does it start to feel better with better mass? I saw people talking about the mop feeling. I went to look at the renewing mist tooltip. There's so many things that we have that just do nothing. Like renewing mist, the heal may as well not exist. Like the actual hot that it has, it facilitates other things, which is great, but it does nothing with how much health we have. A lot of things are like that. I know Mistweaver's not alone in that. Is that an upgrade? Are you serious? Oh god. Why are my bags like that? I should have pretty good trinkets. You miss Essence Font? Yeah, you're alone in that. You're not alone, but I know many other people feel that way, but I do not feel that way. I hated that button. It was just one of those things where it got in the way of balancing our mastery because of the double proc. But then it either, if like the hot itself was good, then that was the only thing you press. So you either only press it for the healing that it does, and it's like your main heal and raid or whatever, or you never press it. It was always the two extremes for it. It's easier just to get rid of it. I think in the last season it existed, I didn't have it on my bars at all because it costs way too much mana. And if you were good with your Jadefire Stomp, you never needed to press it for Ancient Teachings. And then they added Thunder Focus too. Shadowlands you had to, yeah. Well, even in was the Abyss, we ran it with Upwelling because they added Thunder Focus Tea to it. To the interaction, so it's like a super fast channel for 18 stacks, but oh, I'm sorry. I take my hand off of my gamepad and then I start punching stuff. Oh wait, I don't have him? Wait, I have Kej on my monk though. Praise, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Yeah, you can invite. I actually have to mod. What the hell? Let me see if there's any rats. Rat check. I think 10s is what we're trying. We're 34-20 or 38-20 this season. I'm pretty happy with it. We have one more key that we could do pretty easily. We just haven't been playing. The issue that we ran into is that we were playing a split comp. So it was me as mistweaver with a caster comp. Hey, Bran. Brandy, here. Come here. But we played a caster comp with a mistweaver, which didn't really work because the problem that the caster comp has is that they cannot live the way physical comps can. They're quite tinky, but the caster comps are not. So like we were looking at different groups, and what you would run instead of a mistweaver with our comp would be a disc freeze, obviously. And they can prevent needing to use defensives at all. So when your boomkin has to spend over a minute in bear form to not get one shot with a mistweaver, it's quite a bit of damage you're giving up. And it just kind of didn't work. There's another issue we had in workshop on 20. Bovu had to bear form plus one other thing, I think, every single explosion. Otherwise he would die. But I couldn't give him elusive mist because I have to dispel and it breaks the channel and you can't get the DR. So there's like all these things that's like, this just doesn't really work. And before, we were not at a point as a group, I think, where we were getting held back by our comp, but now we are at that point. And maybe the season was just really bad for it. But there's a couple things where it's like, okay, we just can't do this the same way. Like there's only so many ways we can solve this problem. So That's why we're kind of just gonna play meta next season and then play our alts, or not the alts, but like the thing we actually want to play once we're resilient, because it's a lot easier to play multiple characters with Resil. It'll still mostly be mistweaver. It'll actually probably be the other way. It'll be mistweaver and whatever we want to play until it comes to pushing, and then we'll like blast them all up and do whatever. I don't want to do a workshop. We can do Floodgate, yeah. Nora's coming. Love Nora. This is Dayseeker. Oh, my bot's not up. But yes, it is. Hello. There we go. Yeah, there's always something that Mistweaver doesn't have, whether it's Mark of the Wild or B-Res or uh fort buff or shields or, well, you know, there's always something that Mistweaver doesn't have. And sometimes it's more impactful than other times. Like in Dragonflight Season 3, we were pretty competitive. Because we had Shadow Priest being our fort buff. We had Og, which is group survivability. You had Boomkin or Bear? I don't remember what druid it was. Or we didn't even run druid, did we? Because it was Vengeance. It was Vengeance, Shadow, Og, Mage. Or something like that. And then Resto Druid was the other. Resto Druid was good as well. Resto Disc and Mistweaver had a good Dragonflight season where it was like pretty equally split among the top 3. But then you have to think about, okay, well, what else did we have in that season? Everyone had a raid chart, if you wanted it, and you had a leaf. At least 2, maybe your healer and your Og run it. There's your group survivability problem solved. You have fort buff from your priest. You don't have Mark, but your Chi Cocoons were better, and the timers lined up about once every minute. It was kind of like a perfect combination of things in that season for Mistweaver to do as well as it did. Which sucks, because it was fun, but when you think about it, the only reason that it was that good is because you had all those things. The seasons that Mistweaver is competitive are the best seasons because they're more diverse. Monk. I'll still play Monk. I'm just gearing my Druid up too. Yeah, it's the same issue with Mistweaver. Just doesn't have the thing. I think next season will be good for us, especially if they leave that Lumathar trinket alone, because that's shield trinket. But not sure the likelihood of that. Yeah, my boyfriend told me that playing Expedition 33 is not optional, that I have to play it. So that will happen at some point. Probably when WoW chills out a little bit. I've heard nothing but good things about that game from multiple people. It looks hard. He was playing it on like the hard difficulty. I'd probably play it just on normal. But it looks cool. It's very pretty. Top 2 or 3 of all time. What are your other like what is your top 3? They announced Silksong, so I feel like I definitely need to go back and play Hollow Knight. I played it a bit like years ago and then stopped playing it. But I have a good controller for it now. So I'd restart it because I have no idea where I am in the game. Let me grab a drink real quick. It'll take 2 minutes because I'm already in the kitchen. 'You've never been here, you're scared? You'll love swamp faces. Just for that boss, just stack. You're gonna get chained to someone. I don't think there's any equivalent mechanic that you've done like that. I was gonna say swamp or sludge fist, but I don't think you did that one. But you have to stick with them, so we'll pretty much just stack and move left on that. Zero points in vitality and defense, so if you get hit, you just die. I would get pissed off so fast. Wait, I don't know how to get up here. Why can't I, what's happening here? Why can't I use wild growth? That's weird. I wonder if there's like a weird, like line of sight thing. Yeah, the timing and like the skill checks is what looks crazy. I almost just went right into that bomb. Oh shit. Affix. I don't have like AoE stun, all I have is Typhoon. I'm useless. I'm useless. Oh, I do have Incap Roar. I do, I was just in a form so I couldn't see it. Whoops. That's alright. I meant to do that. I think part of my frustration would come from the fact that I'm not, like, the muscle memory for controllers is just not there for me. Oh, bitch. I have to think about what I'm pressing too much with controllers still. Because I just don't use them very much. Quite a few people play on mouse and keyboard. Maybe I'll do that. I tried 14 on a controller and I just I didn't like it. If I wasn't healing, I might have liked it more. Yeah, having to like flick through the party frames was not great for me. And then navigating the UI, I just grab my mouse anyway, so I'm like, you know what? we'll just mouse and keyboard anyway. That's fine. Zoomer slang. Okay, I could have figured that one out. Oomph took me forever. I think I asked you or I looked it up. I could not figure out what the fuck oomph was supposed to mean. Wait, I'm healing. I don't have, look, I don't have, my frames aren't big enough to fit all the hots that I have. Edge Bowl. Yeah, Edge Bowl's that one I think is a stretch. Why can't we use Lamau or Raffle? The Chine and the True. I don't know what the hell that means. Are you just making stuff up? No, that's okay. Look, I don't care how old I am. That shit is not funny. I don't understand that one. I don't think SpongeBob ever said that. Does does Wadgo still do that thing where like it takes harder on the cast and then it does less and less over time? I don't open TikTok. I barely open Instagram Reels. The only times I open TikTok is when I'm Googling a recipe and it somehow has a TikTok and I'm like, oh, this must be like a video tutorial, and then it has nothing to do with what I searched. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Okay, if you get the debuff here, you have to run to bombs. And I'll just spell you on top of the bomb. Is it too late to grind? It might be a little late. Button suppress sometimes. I guess technically, yeah, it depends on how much gold you have. You do have a week. No, I'll still play my monk. I just am gonna have a second character. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I'm ranged, dude. This is crazy. I can just see everything without having to turn around. 8 range players. I feel like I don't have enough time to do that. I know I should. I think I'm talented into all that right now, but by the time that I can, like, stop healing, it's time to heal again. Yeah, you should be able to. No, I'm not switching. I'm just having an alt. Oh yeah, I'll watch this after. Oh dear. When Resto Druid is good, mistweaver has a better chance at competing with it because it is just throughput. We don't bring Mark of the Wild, but it is in the end it's throughput. It's not shields or anything or mind control or whatever. That being said, Resto Druid is significantly further ahead. They are, as the kids say, blasting right now. This go. I feel like this shouldn't go on my tank. This should go on someone squishy, right, mage? This mage is gonna get pulled in. We are moving left the whole time. I'll just shrink. Why not? What's the stream quality at right now? If you guys can check. Is it 1080? Okay. And I still want a nature swiftness before convoke for the regrowth amp, correct? Your brain got hacked. Oops, trying to put that there. I was a little surprised to not see Flourish in this build. I just took JB's build. Called it good. Oh, really? Shows you how long it's been since I played Druid. Even looked at it. Dragonflight, like early Dragonflight. And then I never ended up playing it. It's a very real possibility that I end up not playing this character. It would not be the first time that that happened. I haven't actually had like a legitimate alt since Shadowlands. I did keys on a lot of things in Shadowlands. For some reason, I picked the worst expansion to do that. Oh, I got a friend here. Right. It's a friend for him, not a friend for me. Yeah, on my website, it's all there. I don't have my stream deck down here. So I will actually have to type it out unless someone else can. Thank you. Oh, I haven't pressed Nature's Vigil like once. Press it for fun. Yeah, I'll still main mistweaver, and I'll still raid on it. I'll probably play them equally in keys. Depends on how much we end up playing. And how much being mistweaver is a detriment next season. It may not even be a problem. I've been adding some additional stuff to the guide. I don't actually have to be in melee. What am I doing? What the hell? I don't have to be chained to the boss. Like a peasant. I'm free to roam. Oh yeah, sorry. You'll get these sparks that follow you. You have to take them to a non-electrified pool of water. Otherwise, they'll get you. I don't like cursor macros. I don't know. I've never really liked them very much. I feel like I would misplace it, especially if it's something like Rot. Shiji or Yu'lon for raid? Definitely Yu'lon at the moment. I rerolled into a Rookery. But yeah, I got these guys. Reminds me of Fallen Order, they're just kind of worse. Got an ad. Right now for raid, it'll be Yu'lon. I have a Rookery. I don't have a travel form bind either. I don't know where I want it. I might do like control middle or something. Can be a crow. Or a raven. I don't have any things on this. I do like my little bird though. Yo, that guy's name is Judgment. No special characters, that's crazy. Ugh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have no idea. I don't even know what KOTG is, but I know that it's not Wildstalker. Druid words are a mystery to me. I took whatever JV logged out in, that's what I've got. That has never led anyone astray. Simply copying the highest person and not doing any further research has never steered anyone wrong, ever. I think you could still get away with Chi for some of the, like for normal and for the early heroic ones. And maybe even like early to mid heroic bosses you could get away with it, but there's some mythic ones that you're definitely not gonna want to run bird on. %70 from the hero spec and the tier set. Mistweaver gets a decent amount as well. I can't even pretend that it's not similar. I don't know if it's 70%. I think it's like 30% or 40. Maybe. No, we'll still be Harmony. Conduit pulls even further ahead in Raid next season, but we're not ever playing Harmony in Raid. So that's not new. No, but like fights like Swamp Face, it's actually gonna be crazy. Harmonic Surge does so much healing. Like rot fights are gonna be we're gonna be so good at it. That's like I think that's the only true rot fight next season from what I've seen. We were talking about it in Peaks the other day. There's not a ton of straight up rot fights. And even Swamp Face, he is a rot fight, but it's such an insane amount of damage it almost doesn't feel like it. I haven't healed any Bruma. I've healed them on VTR, and they feel good. As Mistweaver, it feels good. I'm sure as Druid it'd also feel fine. Kind of the same idea. Are you gonna put out a refresher for Yulon Raid? I will. So I had made that post. I don't know if people look at YouTube posts very much, but we are currently in kind of like a weird setup because my dog's injured and we're both downstairs in the kitchen. Both of our offices are. So some stuff like might get delayed depending on how smoothly it goes. I have the Mythic Plus guide done. The raid guide is not done. I've barely started on it. So my goal is to have it out at least a week, maybe 2 after the Mythic Plus guide. So that would be like a week into the season, which I know is not ideal, but that might be as early as it's going to be with everything else. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was originally going to be gone at the end of this week into the week of the 5th. And then be back like 2 days before raid started. So I was like, yeah, this is going to be delayed. I'm not going to be able to finish because I'll be gone. But now it's like, I won't be able to finish because I've got a bunch of other stuff to do. I got quite a bit done yesterday and today, though. I might be able to lock in. Does Nature's Vigil, can I do DPS even if it's overhealing? I actually don't know how it works. I should read it. I knew how it worked for a Boomkin, because of the first season of Dragonflight. And then I realized that it's not the same for Resto. I've never had to do this before. Not really. I usually just jump. How does Nature's Vigil work for healers? All single target healing also does damage. But does that work with overhealing? Yeah, I found out you can just run out of this. I found out you can just outrange that whole mechanic. Brandy's good. She's a little too good. She keeps trying to be active when we need her to not be active. I'm glad she's feeling good, but at the same time, it makes it hard to take care of her sometimes. She'll be back to being kind of sleepy and tired, I think, after her actual surgery happens. Maybe get a couple days of her actually chilling out. The timing was unfortunate for sure, getting a puppy and then immediately having her get injured to the point where she like can't play and stuff. But it's been going pretty okay so far. $18K, that's it. Tranquility kind of blows. Edward, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Dude, speaking of Edward, I just finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood today, and I'm so sad that it's over. It took me a while to get into, and I don't know why, because now I'm sad that it's over. I need to watch, like, the original one or something? Not Brotherhood? And then there's a movie too, I think. I was gonna start Vinland Saga because that just finished. I think the story finished. I started Wolf's Rain though, because I tried to get into that one after Ergo Proxy and I couldn't for some reason. I think because I just wanted to watch Ergo Proxy again. But I like it this time. Death Note was one of the first anime that I ever watched. I think I've told you the first one already. But it was one of the first ones. And I watched it in a day because I was homesick from school. And I watched the entire thing all the way through. It's very good. We're supposed to not get rid of them? Probably not. Yeah, Trank is not very good. What the heck? Yeah, thank you, Edward. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. I stand so close to mobs, and I really don't need to. Last time I got stuck and I was like standing right there. Oh no. One moment. And nope. Well, my bad. I was trying to wild charge to ulti, but it wouldn't let me. I think there might be a fake wall. Or it's just a way shorter range than I thought. How many little men should I put out at a time? Like how many trains is a good number of trains? Oh yeah, that is aquatic form, isn't it? Can you do that indoors? I think the new Convoke is really pretty. Good nightness. Usually send a tree every time you Swiftman Wild Growth. Do I dare ask what Swiftman Wild Growth does? What about that particular order? Do I get like a heal lamp out of it? Is this Druid science? It juices your wild growth. Ooh. Juice. I keep pressing innervate because it's where Manatee goes because they do the same idea, right? Not quite. Not good. I need a combo point tracker. I don't have one of those either. Ooh, on Play-Doh would be good. Growth, rebirth, entangling roots. Wait. Oh, Swiftman increases, yeah, Soul of the Forest increases your next regrowth or rejuve by 150 and next wild growth by 50%. Okay. Easy. Oh, nice. Big up. Big eye level. I got a fucking workshop again, man. Workshop's pretty calm. I think we can do that. I don't want to deal with the affix. We do on 12. I am strong now. Oh, wait, I broke my tier, actually. It's just insurance. That's not my 4 set, but I gotta catalyze. Four piece. It is 4 piece. Holy. He's done. Okay, I get my Jasters after the next. Replace the 6 set track. Good, good, good. Whee! No, I'm not swapping. It's just an alt. Wait, I'm ugly. Oh god, now I'm even worse. Hey, Bran. Yeah, she's in your bed because you don't lay. Yeah, I'll still do Mistweaver next season as my main.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm still a little rat. Oh my goodness. I did that backwards again. Looks like it works okay. Maybe not. Whee! That's the Stinky Bright Potion. Even though we are very much under the ground and inside, it works in here for some reason. It's next season it works in Dawnbreaker. I really like it in Arakara. Ecodome Aldani, you probably won't use it because that's pretty bright, but you could use a Stinky Black Potion. Stinky what? Inky Black in there to make it darker. Priory you can make it darker, but that one's pretty okay. What else is in the pool? Floodgate, you can use Stinky, I like it in there. You could use it in halls. The Stinky Bright. Although that one's not too hard to see. Anything outside. Not all of them need it, but anything that is outside or some weird exceptions like this place. Yeah, I used Stinky. Why am I messing those up? I used the Dark Potion a lot in Spires and in Vortex Pinnacle. Oh, Stinky Bright also works in Underrot for some reason. You're in a cave, but you're technically not. Same with Neltharian's Lair, actually. There's been quite a few exceptions over the years. Praise, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, my hots are doing stuff. That's good. Oops. What did I just dispel? Is it just like a leftover dog? Cauterizing Bolt actually does so much. That's what I have my belt set to. My top 2 abilities aren't even my own. Oh fuck. Wait. I didn't think that was gonna hit me. I'm really surprised. I just fucking went for it, but I didn't realize she was one, a target, and the only person I was in range of. Whoops. I definitely don't like that I feel like I have no time to do damage. But also, like, healer damage isn't making the difference right now. Uh-oh. Well... Oh, yeah, there's no way. My monk would live that. My monk would live. Mistweaver does so much damage too. Like, not having the ability to do that, I guess, feels bad. That being said, it's weirdly freeing not having to do damage to heal. I still like Mistweaver the most, obviously, but there is some simplicity in not needing to be tied to the boss and being able to just heal if I need to. Dude, I would be more worried about disc freeze at this point if I was on disc. You know how bad it is that I was rooting for a Resto Druid meta this next season? Because it's not discipline. I also realized that Resto Druid is the easiest to compete with as Mistweaver, because they also only heal mostly Mark of the Wild and other stuff, but you know, still HPS healer. It's actually crazy that Renewal or Restoral or whatever the hell that ability is on a minute 30. That's to like expel harm. And expel harm's on what, 15? I do like these little flowers. I think the spring blossoms or something. It reminds me of Firen's flower spell that she likes. I don't know what those are. Can't you wild charge to people? They might have to be standing at a certain point. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with another season of like just not being able to do certain keys because of comp. I think we're as a group we're at a point where our comp will be the thing to hold us back. So we are taking steps to make that not a thing. I think before we definitely could have gone higher with what we were running. Just either didn't play enough or didn't know how to problem solve how we do now. I think we've improved a lot, so now our comp is definitely more impactful. No, I don't think it's gonna be a bad season for Mistweaver. I've been playing Mistweaver for this long, and we're gonna have the same problems that we always have, which is not having anything for group survivability. And not having Mark of the Wild in this case. Like that's regularly been a thing. It may not be as bad next season if they leave the Lumathar trinket alone, because that's a big shield and everyone can use it, so it might be like Rage Heart 2.0. Not to quite to the same extent, but it would help alleviate some of that. But with Resilient, it's so easy to have multiple characters now that there's not really a reason not to. And it's kind of refreshing, I guess. Resto is the one thing that I never really played competitively. Like I played it as a kid a lot. Like it was my main because I could turn into a cat, and that was the extent of it. But I never really have done it in any endgame content. I think it's the only healer that I haven't played in endgame content to some extent. But I've even done Holy Priest, which is crazy. I actually I killed Jailer on my Holy Priest before I killed it on my Monk at all. Which is gross. I'll take time tonight to try to replace my mic somewhere that I'm not gonna be like hitting it so much. I can finagle it a little bit more, I think. You think symbiotic blooms from the hero tree? Oh, is that when I heal my buddy? Who's my partner? I think ulti. No clue. I don't know who I'm attached to. Where she pees a lot. Cause she went out before you guys left. Yeah. Druid kinda makes me want like the GCD mouse thing that people have. I don't usually like that, but I definitely could see it being useful here. I need to get the gummy bear appearance. I don't have any of them. Those are artifact appearances, right? Dream of scenarios. I have no idea where that is. Is that a class tree or a spec tree? Oh, there's so much room for activity out here. Oh my goodness, look how far I am. Zoomed out all the way. Holy. This is crazy. I can see all the balls. That was invisible. That's good. Oh, good luck, parody. He did not run. That's okay. I have a real res. Surely you're fine. I believe, I believe. Girl math says if I can do a 16, then I can do a 6. I mean, that checks out. Back to Rookery. What the fuck? How did I go from workshop to Rookery to workshop to Rookery? Aren't there 8 keys in the pool? I say that like I'm surprised. I say that like that's never happened to us before. Jaster! Oh wait, shit. I have one more to do and then I can get my Jaster. Yeah, that's my second. Rah. Go theater. I don't want to fucking do Rookery again. I don't want to do it. Is this heroic gear? Nice. Surely I loot bracers or something. Yeah, let's do one more. I did not think that theater would be one of my favorite this season. And it's not even because I like it, it's just like I dislike it the least. Dark Flame was good. Dude, and I fucking called it, by the way. I had fun on Dark Flame on PTR, and everyone's like, no, this cart is stupid. This dungeon sucks. I'm like, it's fun. It's new. I like it. It's way better than any of these. Dawnbreaker is better. Dawnbreaker is better than it was. It's still bugged as hell though, and that's not good. Whoops. Little mic punch action for you. Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My parasol work? Not without roll. Can't have shit in this house. Can't do anything on Druid. My shaman is less geared than my druid is. If we have time, I don't think I will because I have a lot of stuff to write. If we have time, I might set my shaman up if it's looking to be competitive. Oh. Cinder Brew. I liked it at first. I didn't like how fucking helpless I was for my mage and getting chaired 7 times in the same pole after 2 kegs, you know? I liked the theme of it. I thought it was fun. But the way that it scaled was less fun because I had nothing to help my group in the end as mistweaver. And that part was not fun. On PTR, Cinderbrew was actually low-key. Cinderbrew was better on PTR because it was kind of jabbing at like influencers, and it was much more like poking fun at the corporate culture, I guess. Because the B guys were the B guys. The Knolls. What was they used to have like a funny fucking name that was, and they would throw like swag bags and like all the other things that you know you get instead of just getting paid more. It was really feisty on PTR. Ouch. Did I get shot again or did my heal not go off? Oh, 65k overkill, that's good. I was a little sad that I didn't keep it, but I do like the bee theme as well. Oh yeah, that kind of fucks me up. I guess I'm still 650. I don't know if I have any footage from PTR of Cinderbrew. I'd have to go digging. And that might not even have been PTR. That might have been like alpha, which I don't remember if we were allowed to. I mean, we were allowed to record, but I don't think I actually ended up using any of it in my videos because I just did monk stuff. I'll go digging and see if I have any of it somewhere. It's kind of a while ago, and I have made many computer changes since, so I don't know if I still have it. Do not. Yeah, I don't like my cat bars. I don't like how they're set up. Oh.
2, 1.
I didn't know you were doing that. Sorry. I just fucking roared. I just fucking sent it. Ouch.
Wasn't necessary.
We need Shrine of the Storms. I think Shrine would be a fun one to come back. If my tank can live magic damage, you know. That one might need the Underrot treatment where they reduce the number of casts. The last boss was fun on that one because of the healer damage. You could actually do crazy damage. I think it might kind of suck. I liked it, but it also might kind of suck because Awakened was really big in there. Like the portals and the skipping. Damn, that hurts. That is a big damn. No, come back this way. Go to the... Yeah. Yeah, just as an alt. It feels a little weird prepping Druid, because if Druid's good, then mistweaver has a better chance of also being good. But, I mean, fuck, why not? Admittedly, I am aware of how squishy I am compared to mistweaver. Not even, like, they're 12s, right? And I'm under geared. But I am aware of how much damage I take where I normally would not take it because of bounce back or because of dance or because of whatever, right? One of the 17 abilities that I have. I have bear form, but I don't just like survive for free. But I can be a cat, that's true. Like an aura farm. I've been listening to so much Idola lately. My monk leaves a cute corpse too. She has a little flower from the tillers. So whenever I die, there's a little flower planted at my grave. Have you guys seen anyone on PTR doing cool meld pot stuff? I haven't seen anyone use it. It might be because everyone's night elf, but also it might be a little early to cook routes like that. I always really liked how Rejuve looked on the cat form. I think it's nice. I think our mage pulled. All good. As long as he doesn't pull down, I can just res. They keep it a secret? Yeah. Gotta get the advantage early. Here's probably a super noob question. Could I not just macro my trees into an ability because they're off the GCD? They fixed flood? Oh yeah, with the placements of the Blood Warper. The only place I could really see it being super useful is in halls. But I don't know if you're pulling that. I don't know if you're pulling the dog area. Like the first area before Echelon. I don't know if you're doing all, or before Halkias rather. I don't know if you're doing a ton of that because that stuff hurts. You might want to pull the stuff before Echelon. We always used to skip it, but I don't know. Yeah, rest of Druid's in a really good spot at the moment. Like too good, where I was really surprised they didn't end up getting a nerf. I don't like where Typhoon is. But I don't... Her Souls also goes there. I don't know. There's a couple things that I don't quite like yet. Is there an order that I want to put hots up? Or is it just fucking get them all up, it doesn't matter how? See you later, gal. Have a good night. Yeah, this will be my last one as well. I got a lot of work. I got a blog review to do tomorrow and more website and video stuff. Gonna be a busy couple of weeks here. I'm glad we got stream settled though. Like my power didn't go out again. My internet is stable because we ran the Ethernet. Audio is pretty much taken care of. Sounds like. Good to go for patch day. She's good. She has been really active and kind of don't want her to be because she has to rest, but she's feeling good enough to try to be active, which is nice that she's not in pain. We go on the 8th for a consult, and then we will schedule the surgery afterwards. Hopefully it's not too far out from the consult, because, you know, the sooner she has it, the sooner she can recover. But her appetite's normal, her drinking is normal, so pretty much as good as she can be for right now. Rejuve and the 2 life bloom. From there you can get through your growths going. Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, I have another noob question. This is so funny because I know that like mistweaver gets these questions a lot, but I know the reason why mistweaver wouldn't. Would it be a terrible idea to macro renewal into what is this? Is it even renewal? Yeah. Would it be bad to macro renewal into health pot? Like try to use renewal first, and if not, health pot, or whichever order. Because this is just one thing. It's not like expel harm where there's multi-use. I feel like that wouldn't be bad. And health pot doesn't pull me out of form either. I didn't know you could spell it like that. That's crazy. You did it? Let's fucking go. A win is a win. I'm Wildstalker, yeah. Yeah, I have not cat weaving because a little lazy, and also I feel like by the time that I get hots out, like when there is healing, by the time that they're all out, I have to start reapplying them for like the next damage thing. Damn, Soothe is such a short cooldown for Druid. That's crazy. Oh, it pulls me out. That's annoying. Anyway. HPS in Wildstalker is higher than Keepers. Oh. Well, and Druid doesn't have any ties from their damage to healing, right? Like it's purely 4 damage. Unless actually I did see this, but I'm not running it. I don't know what it says because I don't tooltips on in combat. Oh, okay. It's more filler than just so you're not standing there. I also don't trust my hots because the other day they weren't doing very much. But now I have gear. I have noticed that like right there I could have stayed in cat form, yes, but I regrowthed instead, even though I had hots up. Probably because mistweaver hots don't do fucking anything, so I'm just not used to that. Your health must be full immediately. Ooh, why'd she turn? Oh, I was too busy looking at the boss because she turned funny. I didn't see the cow. Moo. I hate when she does that. Oh, I can use daggers, I forgot, but I have a staff. I crafted a staff. Unlucky. Oh shit. Thank you. We'll replace this. I will be replacing my Jasters. Oh, that's haste mask though. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? No, does not matter. I level. And thank you for the 65 months. Yeah, I need to make a weak aura for my F-Flow. I need to make a bunch of weak auras because I don't have any for this. Holy, I called it earlier. Let's go. Racers, W. I can't stop winning. Yeah, Mistweaver feels very convenient to play. And I like that a lot. I don't like when it feels inconvenient. What do we even... We'll do this. I should craft. But I have a lot of keys to do anyway, so we can just send it. We'll send that one. That's a I won't get rid of that. For a while, probably. And then I believe we buy Jasters. And we will replace. I want to replace that for eye level, but then I give up a ton of haste. We'll see. It says this one is an upgrade. Is that real? But the eye level. Oh, shoot. I should have dropped my Rookery to reroll it. Yeah, we'll listen to this and then we will sleep. We will probably blast the time walking tomorrow. I never went back. You should macro it with bear form since it's based on your health. It would bear form me and then renewal. Because it's off the GCD, right? This reminds me of Noah Khan. I like it. Like Noah Khan and Lumineers. I will tomorrow, I think. I liked that. It is on the playlist. Yeah, I gotta do Biggie. I gotta do my time walking tomorrow and probably more 12s. And then I also have to do a couple. I need to do my triple threat with Eddie if he hasn't done it already. Part of the wild and dream. Allows your single target damage ability to heal, see pop heart, and vote. Oh, that's what they used to do, right? Like Shadowlands? Or maybe I'm thinking of Druid, like Boomkins. Dream, oh, not Dream, yeah. Onto a nearby ally. Oh, okay. Maybe I try that tomorrow. This is such a cool icon for hero talents too. I like that a lot. The Druid trees are so fucked up, man. What do you like? What is that? It's so dense right here. I feel like the monk one's pretty even. No, I'm not switching to it. It's just an alt. This is the improved version. Yeah, triple threat. I don't I don't know if it's gonna come back for next season. Like I don't know if you have to do it only once per season and you just get it, or if there's gonna be something different next season. So I have to. It's not retroactive for whatever fucking reason. So I have to do it some on my Windwalker, and I have to do some. I don't even know where it is. I have to do all of them as brew. Yeah, I have a lot to do. Maybe we start. Maybe we do. Maybe I ask Eddie if he wants to play tomorrow, and then I tank, and then I can do the DPS ones on my own time because I'm better at that. Okay, I am gonna go to bed, and we will be back tomorrow after I get the other stuff I gotta do done. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff locked behind weird shit. Like, why is this a 2-point node? There's a lot of weird stuff. This shouldn't be 2 points either. I don't know. Wait, doesn't Gale wins? Isn't that also a Windwalker talent down here? Or is it like rushing Gale? I don't remember. Alright, we'll check it out tomorrow. So I have a VOD review or log review to do, and then I gotta do some website stuff, video stuff, and then depending on what time I'm done, we'll do some more stuff. Probably, I didn't realize I had so many Windwalker keys to do for triple threat, so probably triple threat stuff tomorrow. I think we raid. Was tomorrow Wednesday? Did we raid? Yeah. Alright. I will see you guys tomorrow. GN. Thanks for coming for the test stream and for being patient with the blowing a circuit twice and the internet and all of that. I'll see you guys tomorrow.